This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
Greetings, aviators. Today we're on a little mission here to take out some Scud missiles in northern Syria. We've penetrated in from the Turkish border. We're going to have to keep it low, and we're following a river. We're hoping to avoid some early warning radar, but we do expect some intercepts to occur. We know that there's several MiG-19s stationed at a nearby airbase, so we're going to take some waypoints and hopefully hit this target.
Steering to next point is ready. Steering to next point is ready. Okay, got good steering to the next turn point. Steering to next turn point is in. Steering to next point is ready. Okay, got good steering to the next turn point. Next turn point is in.
Alrighty, here we are on the second to last waypoint. I will clarify this is post-recorded commentary. I did fly the mission before, so here we are making the final turn in to get some weapons on target. I did not know this while flying, but at this point the MiGs were taxiing and preparing to take off. As you can see, I do have Mavericks as my primary weapon to take out the Scuds. Large warhead, G-type infrared variant. We also do have, I think that looks like 12 Snake Eyes, and then 4 Sidewinders and 4 Sparrows. The hope is to take out the Scuds with the Mavericks. As you can see, I'm trying to lock it up. Thankfully, it's nice and bright, nice and hot target, so we're able to lock on fairly easily. There you go. We don't wait too long for firing. I felt confident that the altitude and speed were good to make a hit. So I let off the first one. Quickly switch to the second one. Reacquire the target. I couldn't really see, one or the other Scud. It just looks like one blob, so I just kind of had to hope for the best and let loose both of them. I do have the Mark 82s, but those really are backup. As you can see, the bombing run wasn't all that accurate. Thankfully, we got lucky with the Scuds. At this point, Jester's calling out a bandit. I'm not sure what that is, but he calls it out. It's right in front of me. And there we go. Pretty much nailed the Scuds. So quickly, I re-switched the plane up to drop the bombs. As you can see, it's taking some technical fire there, and I absolutely obliterate one of the technicals. Bombs obviously fell long, missed the outpost, but we'll take what we can get. Scuds are down. That's our primary target.
We've got our 4 o'clock low and another at 4 o'clock low.
And there's another call out from Jester. That made me switch to a flyby view, which may be a little bit of a cheat, but that's where I noticed these helicopters. Not sure if I was going to have to get into an engagement with the MiGs yet. I decided to try to take out some helicopters. Figured I could spare a Sidewinder or 2. They're certainly too low for Sparrows. I mean, I could try, but the odds of success would be so low. Good tone. So I let off 2 in rapid succession. One of them, that's one hitting the ground. One of them finds a good target but does not destroy it. Those MI8s can take a beating before going down, especially from a small missile like a Sidewinder. And there's the special call out. Nails 3 o'clock. I see him on my RWR. We know the fighters are airborne. I could probably run away. I mean, it's an F-4. I could definitely run away, but, you know, little dogfight's fun. So, sped up some time here. Took me a while to engage him on fixing with the radar. I will say the replay for the third-person, out-of-cockpit footage was not accurate past the merge, so we're going to have to rely on the cockpit footage. I did get a cool third-person view of the merge, but fortunately the replay just went inaccurate at that point. Jester just was not cooperating with me. He did not want to lock this target, so finally I resorted to gauge mode. And I did get a Fox 1 off, but I suppose it did not track. And there we go, merged. I will say my lack of having a head tracker and relying on a POV hat on my joystick does not make this footage easy to watch.
Shit, he's on our 6. Returning to regular scan.
So I really just kind of focused on one of them and let the other one chase me. I felt confident that I could, if I kept the maneuvering right, I could stay fast enough to keep away from the one behind. Turns out that right there would be that guy's fatal error. Not sure what he was thinking at this point, but he basically gave himself right to me.
And another at 12 o'clock.
Just a matter of getting good tone. There we go. Getting a little bit of a lead. Fox 2 out. And splash 1 MiG-19. And I don't know if anyone else caught it, but
Bandit is down.
just as I pulled that one into my HUD, the other one crossed my nose, going to the left. So I knew which way to look. That being said, I turn my head and don't see him, only to see him basically right on my 6 on my RWR.
7 o'clock, 7
So
o'clock
I'm just trying to get a visual on him, which is very hard in this plane. So there he is, whipping in behind me.
Getting no IFF return, possibly hostile.
Subscribe so I can get track IR. Try to use the vertical. That's really one of the few advantages the F-4 has in a fight like this.
He's glued to our 6, man.
There he is, coming in behind me. So initially here I was very confused about what happened. If you look very closely at the RWR, he's gone. If you get a quick little replay, there, just blinks out. So I did a cheeky little third-person check, and there he was, smashed into the ground. Did a double check with the map, and confirmed he was gone. So, happened to be headed north, exactly the way we needed to go, so we headed home. Mission success. Splash 2 Scud, Splash 2 MiG-19.